everybody, welcome. I have another friend to introduce you guys to, Anthony Salter. We've worked together several times, Anthony. So why don't you introduce yourself? Tell people who you are.
My name's Anthony Salter. I've been doing game development for a long time. Um, I started my first real game development job was actually with this guy at a company called Gizmondo. We made a great little game called Hit and Myth, which I don't think ever actually shipped, but we had a great
It
time
did
making it.
ship, actually. It
Oh,
did.
it did ship?
I
All
have,
right.
stand right there. Oh, I think. Ah, there it is. I don't know if I can reach it. I can't reach it. Sorry, people. I'll put an image up on the edit. So
Okay.
Hit and Myth never shipped because Gizmondo shot down, as everybody knows. The owner
Right.
stole millions. But we shipped it to the 50 people around the world that have it. I have the only box copy of Hit and Myth still
Okay.
around.
I'd love to see that. I'll
Yeah.
definitely be tuning in for the edit to see if you
Yes,
to
that's
see
right.
if you
There you
come
go.
up with that.
Sorry, didn't
Um,
mean to distract.
that's okay. After that, I did a whole bunch of stuff. I've worked in mobile. I've worked in AAA. I've worked in independent. I've been a contractor porting games to different systems. I feel like I've got a really good background and I've been playing games since video games existed. So I feel like I've got a good background in video games and video game development. Um, and I think that's gonna spark what I'm doing in my current project.
Yeah, that's it. See, that's the question. Like, that's it, and that's one of the things that, like, now I'm going to ask you if this is too personal. You don't have to say anything. Did you get caught in the layoffs with the last year or so of everybody's losing their gigs, man?
Yeah, I did.
Right,
I
right.
was able to get a contract work, a 6 month contract after that, doing emulation work for Sony, porting their PS1 and PS2 games to the PS5, so they can
Nice.
put them on their. And they actually featured
Have
one
they
in
announced
the
that
last
yet, or
Sony
did you
Play.
just announce it on the show?
No, they actually featured one of the games called Guitar Man on
Okay,
their last state of play, and I worked on that, which was kind of amazing.
awesome.
But they're de-emphasizing that now, and so the contract ran out. They didn't renew it, and I've been adrift since then. So I've been doing my own thing.
But that's the thing, right? See, that's what I was telling folks on the show is that, um, there's over 50% of the workforce, the brain power, the gamers, and we're not. Nobody's in the games industry to make a ton of money except for the CEOs that are stealing from the developers, essentially. Um, but a lot of us are here because we love games and we want to make games. And so people that are laid off, what are they going to do? They're going to make games. They're going to form small companies. They're going to go off and make little games. And you're doing exactly that. Now, you've got two of them, but we're going to talk about one of them right now. It's Little Wars, right? Can you tell us a little bit about Little Wars?
Sure. Little Wars is a strategy game based on old games like Castles 2, Lords of the Realm. The combat is similar to a game called Warhammer Dark Omen. And I just wanted to make something um, that people could play. It would evoke the DOS era, remind people of why they love DOS games, and also remind people that games don't have to be super flashy,
Yeah.
and super huge and take up 100 gigs on your hard drive to be fun.
Yep.
Um, and I can start it up here if I can share my screen.
Sure,
Let me
you can
see if I
share the
can do
screen if
that.
you'd like to. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Maybe this is new stuff here. We've never done
Yeah.
that. And by the way, I think I've got a theory about games that all games break down to what children played in their backyard. You know what I mean? Like all these first person shooters are just war. You've got one of the games coming up also on the show and sanitation is tug of war. So everything breaks down at the core gameplay elements to what we did as children. Red Dead Redemption is cowboys and Indians. It's like
Yeah.
it's all the same crap we played when we were kids. And so games are games. Fun is fun, and it's just they're different twists on the same kind of thing. So, do you have to do I have to give you permission, or are you able to share the screen?
1 second. Let me see if I can. Let me press the button and see what happens.
Yeah, ooh, press it. Let's go. We might get a rah, rah, rah. Who knows?
Oh, window. There we go. Little Wars.
Yeah,
Share.
just share a window or something. Oh, there you go. There you go. Perfect.
All right.
Love it.
I apologize for all the, programmer art. But
That's okay.
the basics of it is I wanted something like Castles or Castles 2. Castles
Yes.
had a lovely map of a sort of pseudo historical France.
Yes.
Um, but I wanted to be able to make random maps to increase the replayability of the game.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
lots of options here for the map size, how many opponents you have. I'm going to go ahead and do a humongous one.
And now is
Um,
that are those? I guess that's wow. So that's six opponents, like seven opponents, and and it's just 1v7 essentially.
yes, well, not 1v7. I mean, the AIs aren't allied to each other,
Right, oh, that's true. The one v
fortunately.
one one's to v1 all the way out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I mean, if you played old DOS strategy games, then this should look pretty familiar,
Yeah.
maybe even a bit nostalgic.
Yeah.
Um, and I can just regenerate the maps. I've worked really hard on this algorithm. It's still not perfect. It makes some really long, um, yeah, like that. It's got this weird little thing right there, and
That's okay.
yeah, yeah, it's okay. But right now I've been working on the AI, and um, what I've been doing is allowing the AI to play against each other. So we've
Right.
got the 8 AIs, and immediately everybody land grabs.
Of course.
And so your goal is to take over this whole map.
It's risk.
Um, yeah, it's risk. Um,
Like risk.
uh,
Anyway, gameplay wise.
each yeah, each region provides a resource, and here are the resources up here.
Right.
You can see,
What are the
what's coming in
resources?
and what's going
What are
out.
they?
The
Why don't you tell
resources
us
are
what they are?
food. The resources are food, wood, iron, and gold.
Right.
And you need the various resources to do various things. Down here, I need real art for this, but basically, you can add swordsmen to your army, add archers to your army, add cavalry and catapults to your army. You can then build a castle, which I'll get into in just a second.
Okay.
Um, send a diplomat, spy on an enemy region, or go to the market to trade your excessive amount of food for a little bit of gold, so you can get something done.
Wow.
um, the turn log, just lets you know everything that's been happening, so that you're not blindsided by hey, how did the AI beat me in that region? Well, the turn log will tell you. Um, but after you build a castle, fortify your lands, you'll either attack the enemy or they will attack you, and then we will go to the combat mode. Oh man! Oh, hang on.
That's okay. We always remind people this is pre-beta. This is early days.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna have to restart it. 1 second.
No, it's okay. You won't be the first nor the last person that has to restart a project. I mean, we all know that's how development works. So
All right,
it
here we
does look
go.
very much like Castles, by the way. I mean,
Thank you.
Cats, yeah, it's one of my favorite games. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I went and bought Castles 2 not but 2 or 3 months ago off GOG just to
Yeah,
play it, and
yeah.
it's still pretty damn fun. And that's the thing. That's the thing about these. Now, were you obviously PC, but are you doing this on the phone as well, or
It would be nice if I could get on the phone, but I'm focusing on Steam first.
right? Steam first makes sense. Epic, I imagine too. Any, which engine are you using,
Oh
by the
yeah,
way?
yeah.
What engine?
Um, I am using myengine.c++.
Nice, nice.
I'm writing it off from scratch. I'm using a game library called Raylib, which I love, but other than that, it's just all me.
You know, you're see
Um,
that's old school. A lot of people don't realize that, like when I got in this industry, we didn't have an Unreal or a Unity or anything like that. We it was always you do your engine. All the Wing Commanders were engines. All the, Conquest was engine. We did our own stuff.
mhm.
So
Yep.
it's just changed.
If you were lucky, you might be able to, move some tools forward from your last project. But other than that,
Yes, if
you
you're
know,
lucky.
yeah. Can you see my screen again?
I can. I see S. I see H. I
Oh,
see S. Yep. Okay.
all
Yep.
right. So this is the combat model. Whenever you get attacked on the uh, region map, then it will come in here
Zooms
and
in.
give
Yep.
you it'll zoom in and give you a combat map to do your combat on. Um, and uh, these little formations of guys, um,
Nice.
you can drag you can hold and drag to turn them into different directions. Um, you have archers, you have swordsmen, you have catapults, and you also have knights, but I don't have knights in yet. These
Right.
these tower and squares, these cubes, these are what you're going to build your castles out
Right. I
of.
get you. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Um, and you're going to have a lot of flexibility in how you do that. Uh, I don't know if I'm keeping this, but I'm going to show it off. Let's move the catapult up just a bit, and let's. Um,
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
I don't know if it's kind of juvenile,
I
but
love
I
it.
really like
No.
watching
It's got a
watching
little bit
the
of Tetris, a little bit of Breakout, a little Rampart in
yeah.
there.
And the alternative would just be to have walls that crack and then disappear,
Of course. Of
which
course.
which I don't think is quite as fun. Um,
Especially if
but
some of those bricks fall down on people in there. Ah!
yeah, oh yeah,
Squish.
yeah,
You get the
that'd be
squishy
great.
sounds.
All right, so the combat is tactical. You're facing and formation really matters. Like we're going to charge these swordsmen into here, and we're also going to attack with our archers.
Okay.
So there they go. There they go. Oh, the swordsman decided to try for the archers first. Okay, because it was a combined attack, we really did well on that. But
Nice.
if I move my swordsman here and attack these archers alone because they're facing me and they are in formation, they'll get a lot of hits. Well, not as much as
Uh-oh.
not
Somebody
as
needs to
much as I
balance.
thought. Yeah, of course. There will always need to be balance issues. But basically, you're going to come in here. You're going to destroy the enemy army in a sort of total war light kind of game.
Sure.
And then you'll go back to the strategic map and plan your next turn. Spend your resources to get more stuff, build more
And
castles,
and the
build more
overall goal
units.
is to conquer the world?
Yes, the overall goal is to conquer the entire map.
Nice. I love it.
Um,
One of the challenges with Risk or Castles, or especially in a multiplayer situation, was like, and I'm just going to ask because I don't know how if you thought about it. How are you handling treaties?
um,
Have
Good
you thought
question.
about how to handle them? Because in Risk, it's always like, okay, we won't attack each other, and then ultimately you have to, So it's
Yeah,
always the first
ultimately,
person that breaks the treaty. That. But you could set it to where treaty for 4 turns and nobody can, you know, attack
yeah.
each other. That would be interesting.
That would probably be the length of the diplomacy, which is
Yes,
like in Castles 2, every faction had a attitude number towards every other
that's right.
faction.
Yep.
And if that attitude number got too low, then you would become a target for an attack or a war. But if the attitude was high, the enemy uh, you basically bribe the enemy to go attack someone else right
That,
now.
that's true. That is true too.
You're gonna have to fight them eventually, but
Yes,
you
that's
know,
true. So what's your timeline? Where are you on this?
um, well, I mean, uh, the resource collection is done. I have a very simple AI. Um, I could probably get a playable. I could probably do um, a early access kind of thing on
Mm-hmm.
Steam,
Mm-hmm.
probably within a month or less.
Wow.
Let people
What's your
play
what's
it.
your price point then?
It'll be under $10, like maybe between $5 and $10. Um, and it's just the first of a whole bunch of little projects that I've got like this that
I love
evoke.
it, dude. I think it's great. You could even build a platform on these small projects like this.
Yeah,
These are nostalgic. People like me. I love these things. And it's a the thing about it is modern games. It's the thing that I grew up with in games is sometimes you play something for 5 minutes or you have 10 minutes to play and then you can pop out. Where a lot of these games take hours. You can I don't know if I'm playing Enshrouded right now and I'm addicted, but that game takes hours even just to get somewhere. So there's some value and fun for playing for 5 or 10 minutes and going, I did something, I can pause it or whatever, I can save it,
yeah,
and then I'll come back to it. And I think that is super fun because, we're all kind of busy these days with this and that. We're distracted left and right. And a game like this is going to be fun. Now, this is final art.
no. Okay, I'm really happy with how I got all of this generation working. That's all really, standard. It's Perlin noise and some cellular automata to make the map. Um, the my main menu screen here is generated. I hate it. I'm going to get it replaced as soon as possible.
Well,
My
you know what? You
combat.
can
Oh, it
maybe
did it again.
maybe somebody out in the audience is interested in helping out. You can find them on our forums. So people know we'll be doing a cut down version of this with the interview with me and Anthony on the show because we have like 2 to 3 minute segments where we talk about this, but the longer form will be up on our forums and also on the web on the YouTube site, and you can get there and chat and talk. And I mean, we'll put Anthony if he wants to in the forums. You can ask him questions, or if you want to volunteer to help him out, you guys work something out. That sounds like fun. I can tell you he's a great guy. One of my favorite people I've worked with. So, I'm loving it. Can we stop sharing the screen there so we can get
Oh,
back to our
sure.
big ass heads?
Yeah. Stop sharing. There we go.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Cool. I appreciate it. So you're looking at maybe September, are you thinking, or?
Yeah, that's probably a good goal.
Well, I like
Um,
it. I think it's
it
cool.
just it just depends. I've deliberately, as you can see, I'm keeping the resolution low. I'm keeping the color depth low because I'm trying to invoke the old DOS games. I'm
Yep.
calling it a DOS alike, and I'm gonna make more games with
Ooh,
that
DOS
DOS
like.
alike. Yeah,
You might have
DOS alike.
invented a game type. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, listen,
Um,
we're gonna. Do you have anything more to add before we check in with you? Because we'll check in with you again as you move through this process.
I don't think so right now. Just thank y'all for, tuning in.
No
Watch
problem.
watch all of us.
Yes, because all of us together have a voice.
Yes.
That's right. So, okay. Well, thank you very much, Anthony, and we will see you guys. We'll see you around, and we'll bring you back to show as it gets closer to developing. Bye, guys.